Parents, our word for this week was down, and we used the gesture down or took our hands way up high and went down, down, down and smacked them either on the table, or I even went so far as being in front of them and going all the way down to the floor and hitting the ground down, down, down to try and get their attention, to try and get them to look and listen to the sound. And then we had a bunch of, well, we posted the D up along with this. So that was up in the classroom. And the animals or objects that we used that started with a D were dog, duck, dino, daddy, and doll. We didn't really use these three objects or cards or anything like that in our activities. But the door is a good one, you know, knock on the door, open and close, play peekaboo behind the door, find people. So that's a fun one that you could use at home, but we just didn't really do that at school here. Um, we listen to a story. I always have a story that goes along with our core word, and objects or acting out the pictures on each page is what we do. So I'll show them the book. He climbs down. And then for this one, I took a daddy. One child got a turn to show daddy going down. Another one we did was she slides down. And so slide is the best thing where you guys can do down. Go to the playground. Um, um, Slide down the stairs. You can throw a beach ball down the stairs, down, 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 things like that. I happened to have this marble toy, and I showed the kids with their hands down, down, down 3 times so that they could really feel it going down, look at this going down, and just get a lot of different experiences with that word down. And then they were given the little marble and they made it go down. So this was kind of fun. All of the kids were really interested in this. Some kids maybe didn't see this visually. It was either too small, not engaging, or they just couldn't follow the ball going down with their eyes. They didn't have that eye gaze yet. So for those kids, use something larger, like I was saying, a beach ball, larger and something that's going to go slower. I also tried a big balloon. I made sure to keep it away from the kids because I didn't want anything dangerous to happen, like it to pop or they them put it in their mouth or something like that. But a balloon would be good as long as it's supervised, because it goes slowly up, 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 and then I dropped it down, 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 and it goes a little bit slower. So kids who are struggling with eye gaze and following things and attending to things, that helps. Um, so yeah, we did slide down. Then it flies down. So they got a toy airplane and showed it go down. Um, he bends down. That one we could act out. It goes down, and then we used a ball to show the ball dropping down. This down is really fun because if you think about it, when kids are infants and they're in the high chair, when they learn how to drop something off of it, that's really funny, you know? So that's something that we can continue to play. And we actually did that a lot in our activities. Just knock the toy down, drop it off the table. Oh, that's so funny. And that's what happened here. Oops, she falls down. So he had a little doll and the doll fell down and stuff like that. And that was funny because you could go, you know, oops, uh-oh, oh no. Those are some really neat imitating, sounds to imitate or even expressions. So make it really big, make it extremely exciting. Oh no! And see if your child looks at you and pays attention to that and is interested in what you're doing with your face. You've got to just figure out what's really engaging to your child. So what one child might think this is really exciting. Oh no, but another child might think, oh no, is funny, you know. So whatever they think is funny and engaging, keep doing that, you know, and then play some turn taking with that. Wait for them to look at you and then do it again and then laugh. So those are some really fun ways to get that engagement, that joint attention, and then maybe even they're going to start to copy. I have some kids who will look at me and then open their mouth because they know what's coming up. They know that I'm going to go, oh no. So that's the start of imitating gestures, imitating facial expressions, even taking their hand and going like this or like this. Imitating gestures is super important. I I hope you've gotten that message here that imitation is key. Before they can imitate our sounds and our words, they need to imitate our facial expressions, our gestures, what we do with our hands, things like that. They have to be interested in those things. And then maybe even imitating play activities. That's kind of next, you know. So there's some higher level imitating skills that we work on here at school. I'll just show you some other things that we did, which are super simple that you can do at home. We had a bunch of cups. We stacked them up, 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 up. For other kids, we counted if they like counting 1, 2, 3, and then obviously we knocked them down, and that was super funny and fun. Another thing we did was I had dolls because our word is our sound is da da da. So we did ring around the rosie with the dolls, and they all fall. If kids weren't engaged or weren't looking, I put it really, really high to try to get their attention, and then down. And then I would wait for them to look at me before we would play that game again. So the way a child can ask for more of something, if they aren't gesturing more, if they aren't saying more, is waiting for them to look at you before you do it again. That's how they're asking for more. They look at you, oh, you want more, and then we do it again. Playing ring around the rosie is an awesome one. We all fall down. Some kids love to do that circle, but they're not falling down yet, so that's fine too. Some kids really like that roughhouse play, so you can pick them up and throw them in the couch. We all fall down. That's another way you can play that game. Something else that I did for kids who weren't really interested in knocking it down. I have a bunch of fake leaves, and we put them in the cup, and then we made them all fall down. So we shook them out. So some kids really like that activity. But definitely check out the Google slide, play some of these games at home, and have fun. Have a great weekend. Thanks so much for all your help and support. Take care.